Good morning, family. Welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today is Friday, September 18, 2009, and today we're reading in Chronicles Chapter 16. And as always, before I begin, I encourage you to read the chapter for yourself. See what you get from me. Email us, and we'll put it on the blog. But this chapter is talking about, remember, the ark has come into, David is bringing back with the priests, and it's coming to the camp. And now we see here David writes a psalm, or really like a love poem, and it's what kind of what I want to share really for Lessons for Life is how sometimes when you're reading the scripture, you can read, like I've read through the Psalms before, but it didn't really, I guess, click like it kind of clicked today, because I was able to visualize what David was actually doing as they bring this ark in, and then he has this psalm, and they're reciting the psalm or singing the psalm. It's really like a love poem that he's written before the Lord. And what I want to share is for Lessons for Life is, you know, this one thing when you say you love God, but to be in love with God is like a whole more deeper, intimate relationship, and that's what we should all strive for, to be in love with God. Usually, you know, people write love poems, boyfriend, girlfriends. You see them writing a love poem when they're in love with each other, but it really kind of just clicked or sunk in a little bit deeper with me when I was able to visualize that David was actually writing these love poems or these psalms to the Lord because they were so joyous that the ark was coming back. So like I said, what stood out to me really is just the intimacy of the relationship that David displays here, that he shows that he has with the Lord, and that's what we should really strive for, because when we do that, then we'll actually see that you know, doing the things that we need to do, keeping the commandments, following the statutes, and doing what the Lord wants for us to do is going to be that much easier when we really establish an intimate, close, deeper relationship with the Lord, being in love with Him. Not just saying you love, because you can, you know, you could say you love a whole many people. Basically, I could say I love just about everybody that I know. But there's a difference when you say that you're in love with a person. It's more deeper, more intimate, and that's what we really need to get in our relationship with God. Not just say we love God, because, you know, everybody, well, not everybody, but, you know, many people can say they love God, but they still don't keep the commandments. They still do what they want to do, because that just, you know, just say you love someone kind of just almost kind of can roll off the tongue. But when you're in love with them, and when you're writing them love poems like how David did, and this is why, you know, he stood out amongst all these other people that was there, the men, and after being after God's own heart, and, you know, because he was really in love with God, and he shared a deeper, intimate relationship with the Lord, and that's what we should strive for our own lives, in our own personal relationships with God as well too. So that's really what I want to share for today's Lesson for Life. Create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we'll talk again tomorrow.